Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mad Scientist Brewing Beer Education Series. This week's video looks at the history of the Oktoberfest celebration, which kicks off this weekend in Munich. Oktoberfest began as a celebration of a wedding of Crown Prince Ludwig and Princess Therese Saxe-Hildburghausen in October 1810. The citizens of Munich were invited to attend the festivities in the fields outside of the city, which was later named Theresienwiese. Nowadays is called Weissen for short, or also known as Teresa's Meadow. The celebrations, which also included horse racing, were repeated the following year and launched what would become the annual Oktoberfest tradition. The year after the wedding, a show was added to promote Bavarian agriculture. In 1818, carnival booths appeared, and in 1819 it was decided the festival would become an annual event. Since 1850, a parade has taken place, with some 8,000 people walking through the center of Munich to the Oktoberfest grounds to kick off the festival. In 1887, a parade of the Oktoberfest staff and breweries first took place and continues today, showcasing decorated horse teams and bands that play in the festival tents. The Oktoberfest was originally in October, but due to the weather during that time of year, there was debate about changing the start time of the festival. Eventually, the festival was lengthened and the date pushed back forward into September due to the warmer and longer days. The festival took place for the 16 days leading up to the first Sunday of October, but this changed in 1994 in response to the reunification of Germany. If the first Sunday of October falls on the 1st or 2nd, the Oktoberfest is extended until October 3rd, which is German Unity Day. One of the key features of Oktoberfest is the pouring of copious amounts of beer. After the initial parade to the festival grounds on opening day, at exactly 12 o'clock, the mayor of Munich ceremoniously taps the first barrel of beer. As the Oktoberfest is in Germany, only beer conforming to the German beer purity law, and that is brewed within the city limits of Munich, may be served at Oktoberfest and be called Oktoberfest beer. There are 6 Munich breweries that are allowed to serve beer at the festival: Augustiner, Hacker-Pschorr, Lowenbrau, Paulaner, Spattenbrau, and Hofbrau München. There are larger and smaller beer tents set up throughout the festival to host the thirsty guests, the largest of which seats thousands of people. There's also plenty of Bavarian food, including roast chicken, bratwurst, pork knuckles, and pretzels to go along with the beer. For most of the festival's history, the beer served at Oktoberfest was the Märzen style. Starting in 1990, some brewers began to brew a paler, more easy-drinking beer that has since become the festival standard, today known as Fest beer. I'll be covering both of those styles in the coming weeks, but I did want to just do a little bit of a primer on the Oktoberfest, as I'm excited for it, although I will not be celebrating in Munich. I'll be celebrating in New Hampshire, actually at a Scottish festival instead. But I'll be thinking of the Oktoberfest and drinking plenty of Märzen as soon as I get back. So hopefully you can get some good German beer this weekend and for the next, actually 18 days, I think, this year. So I'll leave you with that, and until next time, cheers.